Hi again. Let me talk a little bit about preference, driving preference in the eyes of the consumer. As a small business, we don't have the luxury of vast marketing resources to market or talk to our consumers. So we have to be very tactical around how we spend our marketing resource. I spent many years in the beverage industry, and we used to spend vast resources on marketing above the line. There was above the line spend and below the line spend. Above the line meaning essentially, TV, radio, newspapers, and those are essentially ways that we use to create top of mind awareness. And so we measured that, religiously. But below the line talks about what you do within the four walls of a store or the channel in which your brand or your product is being made available. And this is a critical aspect because that's really where the consumer interacts with your brand. And so we spent, when we launched new products, we spent a lot of money on above the line, but more importantly, you have to drive trial. You have to allow consumers to interact with your brands or your product. And so in-store availability becomes a critical aspect of the marketing mix to ensure that consumers can interact with the product. I talked earlier about intrinsics and extrinsics, and of course that's the look and feel of the brand. But essentially, when you're in the store, when the consumer is dealing with your products, it's at that point of purchase. And so you need to spend time investing in ensuring that you've got adequate space in the store. Your brand is presented well within the store. There's some type of merchandising or branding. Pricing communication is critical so people understand your positioning, who you are, how much you cost, and they can see you. And that's really important. The other aspect is that you also want to allow consumers to try your product. We spent a lot of time in my career with, we call them sampling programs across, the country. When we launched a new product, we made sure that consumers had a chance at least to taste, touch, feel, have some kind of experience with your brand. So you have to be quite tactical in this respect, because you're not going to be able to maybe spend, you may not have the large media budgets that some of the multinationals do, but you can be tactical. You can still compete within the four walls of the store, and you can allow your brand to be available for consumption. So I'd say to you that understand your channels, understand where you sell your product, and once you understand that, how do you make yourself visible, available, presentable to the consumer so that you get maximum bang for buck. You can spend a little but get a lot. And that's what I would advise you. So in-store availability is critical. Merchandising, pricing communication is critical. And again, trial. Allow the consumer to interact with your brand, and you will see success. Thanks.